let's get into it. Break down some chords.
Y'all, this is how I feel.
For God is the joy and the strength of my life. Removes all pain, misery, and strife. Promise to keep me, never to leave me. Never, ever come short of His word. I've got to fast.
All right, so basically what we're doing now is we're starting on our 1, all right? Which is your E flat major. And instead of just going to the 7, what we're going to do is go to our 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. That is G and D, left hand, the right hand is F, B flat, and D. And then we go to the 1 and then the 4. That's an interesting approach. Let's check it out. All right.
Y'all, this is how I feel.
For God is the joy and the strength.
That 1, then we'll go to our 3.
Removes all pain, misery, and strife. Promise to keep me, never.
All right, so it's like playing the sus chord on the 1 and then going to the 4. And then your 2. All right, so let's look at that. The sus chord, all right, on your 1, and we'll play the A flat and the B flat and the E flat, and then we'll go to our 4. So that's A flat and E flat left hand, A flat major in the right, A flat, C, and E flat to your 2, which is F, C, and then E flat, A flat, and C in the right hand. Now we'll walk up 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 2, 3. So your G, all right, by itself, left hand, F, B flat, and D. A flat, left hand. Let's play a G, C, and E flat in the right hand. And then when we get to our B flat, we're back to that B flat in the left hand. We're back to our B flat major chord in the right. All right. So all of this is just my interpretation of what is being played throughout this entire moment. All right. So those of you playing key bass, you're on that 1, same right hand chords. Your 3, same right hand chord here. All right, and then your 1, just E flat, 4. Now we probably could play the E flat, you know, major chord on the 1. All right, but we'll stick with the sus chord. To your 4 next, A flat, and then your 2, F, and same movement. All right.
Never, ever come short of His word. I've got to fast and pray, stay in the narrow way. Keep my life clean every day. I wanna go with Him when
So
He
here,
comes back.
4.
Come too far.
So here it's 2, 4. All right. Come too far. Okay. So instead of taking the same route as before, 4, and then back to the 2. Okay. So we're taking a different route there.
Never turn back.
And there's a hesitation.
Never, ever come short of His word.
Well, that's the first one.
Fast and pray, stay in the narrow way. Keep my life
You could play a G minor here,
every day.
then to our 2.
Wanna go with Him
4,
when He comes back.
2,
Come
with
too
the walk
far
up and the pause.
turn back.
to our sevens, flat 7, to our 6, and we'll play a C.
God is my all and
All right, so God is, we can double up with the E flat major chords. All right, then drop to our 7, D and B flat left hand, D, F, B flat in the right. And then let's play this D flat, G left hand, B flat, E flat, and G. So basically this is over your flat 7. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You drop back a half step, and that's our flat 7. God is, and then we'll play a C chord on our C. All right, we'll play a C chord over our 6. All right, and then we'll walk down 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, now you can add some diminished chords here, starting with your 4. So 6, 5, 4. Okay, so we'll play A flat, B, D, F, A flat, and then you can play another diminished chord, sort of leading with this G, and then we got B flat, D flat, E, and G. All right, and then a F minor. Okay. All right, now what we'll do is we'll walk up. So on our minor chord, which is the 2, okay, so 2, 3. All right, so basically we're playing an E flat major over your 3. All right, A flat left hand, your 4, A flat, C, and F. Now you're also here. Okay, so it's a walk down starting on your E flat. You can do it that way, or you can start on your D flat, go up to your E flat, back down, D and C. So let's play this chord over your flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5. All right, and then we'll play 6, 5. So a C minor in the right hand, G, C, E flat, and we'll play the C in the left hand to your B flat major. And all I'm doing here, this is not in the song. I'm just adding an arpeggio here, just in case you decide to use it. Okay. Those will be playing key bass. We'll kind of plug in some of these bass notes as we move along, even though it's not really emphasized. Okay. Bass player's chilling. So, all right, those will be playing key bass. You're playing here. D flat is coming up after your 7. D flat. Okay, then your C is coming up. All right, same walk down. All right, here we go.
God is my all and God is. This is my testimony song. Said God is. Ooh, yes, He is. Said God is. Said God is.
So here, what we'll do is go up to our next key, a half step up, and we'll start on, or we'll launch from the 5. All right. 6, 5, 5 of the next key. All right, same thing. So the 5. Let's back up to the 5. All right. All right, you can play an A chord over your B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we might call out some of these numbers here. So more of a sus chord here. So you see A sus 2, but we'll play this chord. So A and B together, D flat and E. All right, on your 5, and then we'll follow the same path. All right, so E is 1, E and B left hand, E, A flat and B, and then we'll drop down to our 7. So the route is basically the same, okay? E flat, B left hand, E flat, G flat and B, and then your flat 7, okay? D, we could throw in the A flat here, so we got B, E, and A flat. All right, so and then we go to our so D flat major after your flat 7, okay? Here, and then the walk down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, or G flat minor. All right, so remember we did all right, so we're basically just going to go up a half step. And then 6, 5. All right. All right. Basically the same as far as the walk down. All right. Same thing here. So on your 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3. All right. All right. And all right, this chord. We decide to take out the D flat, can, all right, and then 6, 5. So the 6, 5 is D flat, left hand, A flat, D flat, and E to your B major chord. Now you'll notice that sometimes I'll play a 2-finger chord in the left hand. So D and E, D flat and E to our B chord. All right. Another thing is you can stay on that same chord and play 6, 5 this way. All right, and then we'll keep moving. Let's borrow that. All right, so let's go back. Not far enough. Let's go back a little bit.
Y'all, let's take it up right here. Say,
7. Yeah, let's borrow that one. So God is, normally we would go here. So let's take this E flat, G flat, B flat, B. Okay, so God is gone. All right, so we're going to emphasize the E flat, G flat. So in doing that, all right, we're basically playing the same. So this is a B chord, B major. What we're doing is playing over this E flat. All right, so that same, not same position of the B chord, but same three notes: E flat, G flat, and B. We're just gonna move them. So E flat, right, to G flat, E flat, G flat, B. All right, E flat, G flat, B. And then we could do it this way. B flat, we'll play a G flat major, G flat, B flat, D flat to our B again, and then drop to your half step down from your 1, which is your flat 7. Actually, no, that's a whole step down. So your flat 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, your half step down from your 7. Sorry if I confuse anybody. And then everything is the same. Okay, so those of you playing key bass, you're playing E flat, G flat, B flat, B, and then God is to your D, D flat,